Welcome back to Tuscany and welcome back to Vicopisano. In today's video, we're going to take you on a stroll down our street. As we walk, we'll introduce you to some of our neighbours, share a little history and a few curiosities, and give you a real feel for what it's like to live on a medieval street in a small Tuscan town.
Ciao ragazzi, today we're going to take you on a journey in our street Via Lante, which is start from here, from the square. You can see, starting from the square and it goes all the way through.
Via Lante has been at the heart of Vicopisano since the Middle Ages. Once a street of merchants, artisans and noble families, its towers and stone houses still whisper stories of centuries past. Today there are fewer merchants, but life flows at a gentler rhythm, where history and daily life blend seamlessly. Starting at the top of Via Lante, we have the chiassi, which are like these medieval alleyways, and you'll see these lovely little ceramic plaques that tell you all about the chiassi and how they lead to each level of the village. Now, come here because I've been up these chiassi so many times, but I've never noticed this before. Have you ever seen this before, Lorenzo?
No at all, no. Beautiful Madonnina.
A Madonnina?
Bellissima.
Can you explain what a Madonnina is?
It's a small Madonna and a statue that the Italian people, they pray sometimes,
Lorenzo and I have lived in this street since 2006, and over the years, many of our neighbours have become close friends. One of them is Lorenzo, not my Lorenzo, but our neighbour and his lovely wife Eleanor. You may remember seeing Eleanor giving us a wave earlier from her shutters. This Lorenzo is the person behind the beautiful drone shots we've been enjoying in this video. And we're so grateful that he and Eleanor share our love for spotlighting Vicopisano. Recently, Eleanor and Lorenzo began an exciting new venture called Vicode, an online shop that brings together unique artisan objects sourced from local craftsmen, both here in Tuscany and further afield. The idea actually came from a trip to Morocco, and back in June, we got to experience it for the first time in our own street. Eleanor and Lorenzo collaborated with our neighbours and friends Lisa and Ivan from Enoteca 88, creating an event that really captured the spirit of Via Lante. It was a hot summer evening, with elegant ladies fanning themselves at the tables, neighbours coming together and the chance to meet the talented artists and craftsmen in person. The atmosphere was magical, a real celebration of creativity and community right here in our medieval street. We didn't have enough time in this video to tell you the whole story of Vicode, but the event inspired me to sit down for a proper interview with Eleanor and Lorenzo. I'll be sharing that as a special bonus video very soon. For now, I just love being able to share moments like this when our neighbours and friends come together to celebrate something beautiful in our town. So we're strolling like a little bit further down Via Lante now towards the clock tower, which we'll show you later. But first of all, we wanted to show you a little secret garden. Let's go. As we continue down Via Lante, there are many surprises hidden behind these old stone walls. Some private, some public, but today we're going to share one of them with you, a secret garden that has been tended by some of our neighbours. Meet brothers Giuseppe and Marcello. They've lived on this street all their lives, and if you ever see a three-wheeled appy driving down Via Lante, it belongs to them. They use it to cultivate some land just outside the village. But now let's take a peek into their lush garden. It's mainly a citrus garden, and while there weren't any fruits ready to pick at the time of filming, you can already see some huge grapefruits ripening. They also have a massive kiwi plant. Did you know that Italy is one of the top kiwi producers in the world, after China and New Zealand, and the biggest in Europe? This garden is protected from the elements, but still gets enough sun for a great harvest. Or maybe there's a little divine intervention going on. Look, there's even a little shrine of the Virgin Mary tucked away here in the corner. And now here's Marcello showing off a huge watermelon he's grown on his land. True taste of the care and love that goes into this little garden.
Sì, ma guarda che cura che c'hai qui, ma dove l'hai presa questa qua? Ma è tua?
Al campo, all'orto.
Mamma mia!
Ora ho preso questo perché quell'altro è più grosso.
È più grosso, non riuscivo a portare. Couldn't take the other one, you got another one even bigger, and so it was too heavy.
And where was he saying, where's it
From
grown?
this land up here.
Okay,
From
it looks really heavy. Maybe you should take it off him, Lorenzo.
Mamma mia, questo è tantissimo. Poi, sto schiattato.
Sì, è perché è da mangiare. Quando fa così è da mangiare, sanno nel fondo lì. Si va.
Che via, questo è.
Before moving on, we're crossing the road to meet another of our neighbours, Riccardo. Officially, Riccardo is retired, but you wouldn't know it, he still has a little workshop right here on Via Lante. Riccardo is a carpenter by trade, and it seems he's always busy, from repairing and repainting shutters to restoring furniture and even making custom pieces from scratch. Riccardo even made our mosquito screens at Casa Colomba, and because no two medieval windows are ever quite the same, each screen had to be measured and built individually, a true craftsman's touch. By the way, I once asked Riccardo, why are all the shutters here painted green? His answer was simple. They've just always been green. I guess tradition is reason enough in Tuscany then. So Riccardo was just telling me he was born here 75 years ago, and he's just been telling me, pointing out all the different doorways and what type of shops they were when he was growing up here. It's so magical to listen to the people that have lived here all their life and to hear how it's changed so much as well. But I secretly think that the community here in Vicopisano would love to see it return, to have a few more shops, maybe some local artisans like Riccardo working. Thank goodness we have Riccardo, because he basically repairs all the shutters in Via Lante. It's neighbours like Riccardo who keep the character of this street alive. Every repaired shutter, every restored chair carries a piece of his skill and dedication. As we continue our stroll, we're now walking towards one of the most striking landmarks on our street, the Torre dell'Orologio, the bell tower. Its original structure dates back to the 12th century, and over time it evolved into the elegant tower we see today. Rising above 20 metres or around 65 feet, it may once have been intended as part of Vicopisano's medieval defences, but these days it serves as the town's clock tower. Every day the bells ring out across the village, one chime for each hour and just a single ding at the half hour. Simple but wonderfully atmospheric. And standing guard above Via Lante, you'll spot La Rocca di Brunelleschi, which incorporates another ancient watchtower. There are so many fascinating stories to tell about this extraordinary monument. enough for an entire video on its own, so we'll save that for another time. Just beside the bell tower is a beautiful public garden dedicated to Mary Shelley. Yes, the same Mary Shelley who wrote Frankenstein. It's a peaceful place full of flowers and curiosities, and you might be wondering, why is there a garden dedicated to Mary Shelley in a small Tuscan town? Well, we've decided to save that story for an upcoming video. So here we are, we've made it to halfway down our street. We're halfway down Via Lante and we're sitting in the Mary Shelley garden and under the bell tower right here.
Yeah, but hang on a minute, there is more things to do.
There's more things to do.
To see it as well.
There are more things to do. We haven't finished. We haven't finished the street, but we will be finishing the street. But we just wanted to jump on and say, remember, this is a street that also holds the dinner in white,
yes.
Cena nel Borgo.
Yes.
And while we're here, we just want to say a massive thank you to all of you that responded to the wait list. And actually, we've been quite overwhelmed, haven't we? Because there's so many of you that said that you would love to come and join us next year, and we would absolutely love that. So be patient. We're just putting together the finishing touches, and you'll get some more information next week. And what else is there to say? What else happens in this street?
Oh, we have a medieval festival in the next couple of days. Fantastic. Also in our road, Via Lante. So
that's right. It's in fact, it will be taking over the whole village of the medieval festival. Yeah. So we're looking forward to that. So we'll bring that to you next week as well. So we hope you've enjoyed this video. You've been amazing following along our journey, and we'll see you in the next video.
Absolutely. Ciao ragazzi.
Ciao.
Ciao.